Washington Post just broke a story. Trump used $258,000 from his charity to settle legal problems. I'll read a little bit from it. Donald Trump spent more than $250,000 from his charitable foundation to settle lawsuits that involve the billionaire's for-profit businesses, according to interviews and a review of legal documents. Those cases, which together used $258,000 from Trump's charity, were among four newly documented expenditures in which Trump may have violated laws against, quote, self-dealing, which prohibit nonprofit leaders from using charity money to benefit themselves or their businesses. In one case from 2007, Trump's Mar-a-Lago club faced $120,000 in unpaid fines from the town of Palm Beach, Florida, resulting from a dispute over the size of a flagpole. In a settlement, Palm Beach agreed to waive those fines if Trump's club made a $100,000 donation to a specific charity for veterans. Instead, Trump sent a check from the Donald J. Trump Foundation, a charity funded almost entirely by other people's money, according to tax records. In another case, court papers say one of Trump's golf courses in New York agreed to settle a lawsuit by making a donation to the plaintiff's chosen charity. A $158,000 donation was made by Trump's foundation. It's the Washington Post if you want to read the rest. Headline, Trump used $258,000 from his charity to settle legal problems. I think if this was any other candidate, honestly, this would be a big deal. But I do think it is a big deal. You know how I feel about corruption. I've never really covered Trump to the level I've covered Hillary Clinton because I don't think there's a question whether he's corrupt. He pretty much brags about how corrupt he is. He bragged about, yeah, you're damn right. I used the tax code and I bought off the politicians. I was a businessman. I'm smart enough to do it, and he bragged about it. So I think that this kind of, it seems like it's possibly illegal, but this kind of using private people's money, they donate to the charity, then Trump uses it for his own legal problems. It's not surprising. It's Donald Trump. I don't think it's going to be a huge thing. It might be asked about during the debate. I think Trump will spin it around, kind of make it into a non-story, because Trump has a real skill with either deflecting, making something monumental seem like a molehill, or kind of just delivering three different versions of the truth where it's so muddled that you kind of lose sight of what the question was. He's very good at that. He's got a little Bill Clinton in that way, because Bill Clinton was good at that too. Obviously, he got caught lying, but I think that also with this charity stuff, I think if Trump's asked about it in a debate on TV the next few days, he's just going to point to the Clinton Foundation, and it's just like pox on both houses. The two cancel each other out. So I can't say whether this is going to be a big deal. I think the bigger deal when it comes to Trump is not so much the money or him playing loose and fast with the money. I think more people that are questionable about Trump are concerned about him with the nuclear codes, how he talks about women. Obviously, women are a very important voting bloc. There's more women in America than men. I think it's more temperament and the things he says. I don't think many people who are voting for Donald Trump or would consider Donald Trump think of him as a bastion of American capitalism and clean as a cucumber, never done anything shady. Frankly, a lot of people like him because he's ruthless and you're fired and all this business. So it's a story. I think that corruption is corruption, whether it's Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. I don't know if it's going to mean a lot. I also think a critical thing with Trump. I think that the biggest problem he has faced with Hillary Clinton, he doesn't know anything about foreign policy. And foreign policy right now is a big issue, particularly with you had this, attempted terrorist attack in New York and New Jersey over the weekend, 29 people injured, thankfully nobody killed, ISIS all around the world. So Trump, if he has a moment like Gary Johnson had, where he's asked a question about Aleppo, which is a big city over there in the Middle East, Syrian refugees, and he doesn't know, and he's caught during the debate not knowing something significant, not knowing, common sense about U.S. military. Lester Holt calls him on it. That's important because these debate moments or malfunctions, they're looped over and over and over and over again. You remember Obama with calling Mitt Romney, yeah, we have less horses and bayonets too in 2012. So if Trump has a moment that pretty much crystallizes how clueless he is, that's a bigger problem than if he's questioned about his corruption. Again, I don't think most Americans watching think Donald Trump made all his money by doing charity work and going around the world, blessing babies. That's not why this man is ahead and doing well. I also think, bottom line, again, if WikiLeaks drops a bomb, no pun intended, pretty much all the objectionable things about Donald Trump, and there's plenty, are going to kind of be in the background because this is day of. If it happens the night before the debate, it's big, it's juicy, it's bad. She's in trouble. She is in trouble.